You going there, fellas? Here we go. Look what we've got here. Bending Spoke Series. The Bent Spoke. Descent 21. Russian Imperial Stout. 10%. Barrel aged. Full malt. Full aged. Full barrel. Full can. 375ml. Gotta love that. Only little bit of thing you probably didn't like about it was the price. $12.50, I think it was. Well, it's only like a couple of bucks more than the percentage alcohol rating price thing I come up with. $10, 10%. Alright, $2 more. But it is barrel aged, so that costs more time. Alright, well that's looking cracking. Look at that. That's just deluxe. And it's time to just enjoy a few more stouts before it gets hot. Because I won't be drinking them in the middle of summer. But then again, we do get some real cold days. Cheers, guys. Oh, wow. I'm doing a Mark Wayans. That's deluxe. That's, yeah, pretty rich. What am I tasting? Well, I've had this before. You watched my other video. I'm sure I did 1 or 2 videos on this years ago. This year's one's a tiny bit different. I'll say this, I'm tasting almost a little bit raspberries. I'm not saying raspberries itself, but that sourness of raspberries. There's something going on there. Getting a bit of wood, a little tannin hit. You're almost getting like cigar smoke, tobacco, leathery, a little bit licorice. Yeah, no, that's pretty complex actually. It's a sipper probably. And it's one of those beers that'll change flavour from when you pour it to when you finish it. These beers, they recommend a lot of them not to serve them too cold. But I just find, especially on a nice sunny day like today, that I like them really cold and let them develop as they warm up that little bit in the glass over the time you take to drink them. That's my trick anyway on a warm day. Brewed in Canberra, and they don't tell you much else. Canned for quality and outdoor enjoyment. While I'm outdoors. That's what we want. I want to be outdoors enjoying things. Just send that mozzie then. A few mozzies all of a sudden. Well, all I can say, I got one. Nice beer, guys. 10%. Doesn't taste really 10%. You'd think it would be, maybe 7.5%, 8% the flavour. It's weird, I'm getting a sourness, a raspberry sourness in there. A bit unusual. Don't know if I love it. Yeah, it just twists it a little bit this time. Anyway, that's the Bent Spoke Descent 21. Now, everyone in their life have a small descent, I guess. We don't go up all the time. Like, I've started shrinking all of a sudden. I grew up until I was like 50, 55. And yeah, I'm not growing anymore. Maybe it's a good thing. It's weird though. I was 197 when I was 21. Got my, well, no, I think I was 19. I got my first passport. I was 197. And then, yeah, just slowly went 198, 199, 2 meters. I hit 2 meters and 1 when I was like 50. That's ridiculous. And now I think I'm back to 2 meters. 2 meters and 100 kilos. Can't beat that. Round figures. Alright, guys. The bent spoke. Now I went into a descent a few times. One time was like in Thailand, and we decided to go to this magic mushroom farm, and we bought these magic mushrooms and we picked out all the scariest ones, you know, the real unusual coloured ones and monsters. And yeah, that night we got them to cook omelettes. So they come out with this omelette, and I was starving, so I've woofed into it, and I've eaten over half of it. And they said, hang on a minute, that's for everyone. That's for 6 people. Hang on a minute, I've just had mushrooms enough for 3, 4 people. So everyone else woofed into it, and there's a tiny bit left at the end, so I woofed that down as well. Yeah, that night I went up so high, I reckon I saw the beginning of time, the universe, everything. I saw everything. It's really weird, isn't it? Ended up having a 69 for an hour, tripping off my bean, 30 billies, mogadons, Valiums to calm down. Everyone turned into skeletons. There was only skeletons in the room with candles going. Oh, it was wild. Wild times. It was a big descent. Anyway. How come that won't focus?